DSS shot Igboho'S right-hand man, Agodan, 48 times and butchered him to death, Ìlànà Oòduà. The umbrella body of Yoruba self-determination groups, Ìlànà Ọmọ Oòduà, has alleged that operatives of the Department of State Services shot and butchered an associate of Yoruba activist Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho, when they raided the activist's Ibadan residence on Thursday. The group led by ex-Senator Banji Akintoye claimed that the secret shot Saheed Adisa, popularly called Adogan, 48 times before they butchered him to death. This is the face of a true warrior. His name is Adogan. He took 48 bullets to his body and was still standing like a fearless Ikoyi Eso. When bullets failed the DSS, they had to slam a mortar on his head, butchering him to death. While DSS operatives were butchering Adogan, Majasola Igboho'S, may peace and blessing of Edua always be with him, had made his exit to fight another day. It was said that Adogan's body was also brutally decapitated by the DSS, that they were ashamed to leave his body behind, so they whisked his body away, but his blood literally trailed them from Chief Igboho's living room to the DSS headquarters in Abuja. Trust me, we will take our revenge. RIP, my good brother. No going back on Yoruba Nation. Lagos rally goes on as planned tomorrow. Ifa Dare, the group posted on social media. The Punch had earlier reported that mourners have been visiting the Oshogbo, Osun State country home of Adogan, who died during the DSS raid alongside Igboho's maternal uncle, known as Alfa. Adogan is survived by an aged mother, wife, 3 children, and siblings. The DSS had on Thursday evening paraded 13 of Igboho's guards and close associates in Abuja. The DSS also said that it killed 2 of his associates in a gun duel with the secret police. The 2 men were later identified as Adogan and Alfa. All right. I think what is bittersweet is that they were able to admit that they actually, killed these people, and admitting that basically makes them guilty. But then in a country like Nigeria, they will not be held accountable for such. And I highly doubt it was a gun duel. I mean, come on. They make it seem like they'll say a gun duel to make one assume, or so would all have the suggestion that, okay, fine, force came from both sides, which led to a clash. Absolutely not. So yeah, obviously this is very much sad. And of course, the protests are very much still going on. A young girl has died, again, due to a stray bullet. And a lot of people are getting injured. So again, a lot of things are happening. A lot of, everywhere is chaotic. Everywhere is chaotic right now. I think what the government failed to understand is you literally attacked this man unprovoked. Because again, we understand, okay, fine, you may not be in line or you may not agree with the fact that there's a protest. But the fact as to whether you agree or not does not matter, because it is their right and they're allowed to. But then it's like, they have not even done anything yet. You're so threatened. Then you want to one up your moves and double cross. So how I even say it? You wanna show that you're ahead, but then you literally attacked a man and his residence unprovoked and destroyed his property. So again, it's like if you've done anything, you've made people even more angry, and we have not even still fully recovered from the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is in your custody. So again, a lot of things are going on, and a lot of people things are going to get very tough, very violent. I think the violence that they were trying to avoid or the violence that they thought was gonna happen during the protest. Well, they brought it and they started now. So the chain of violence will obviously continue from what they've started because they've aggravated the people. That's it. It literally it's not there is nothing else to it. And I think it's very scary because the country would go to this extent to stop people from having their voices heard, which is just like, are you actually joking? So it's so apparent and it's so clear that, to be honest, whatever we even try to do, they will turn it into like North Korea if they could. If they could, they really would, and they would not care. And to be honest, there's no one else that's holding them accountable. So that is why they may have the confidence to, feel like they can do whatever they want, which should not be the case at all. A comment here says, "Adieu, Yoruba warriors, may your souls rest in perfect peace. Yoruba will never forget you." Akoni Otito Odaro. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I don't know. It's sad. I think in the hearts of people who will record history and tell their kids, yes, you will not be forgotten. However, it's required that for these deaths not to be in vain, it requires that the Yoruba people have to step up to the government, because it all seems everything is going to be in vain. Someone says those DSS are devil incarnate, no human feelings. It's cruelty unimaginable. Yeah, someone says, may the spirit of our forefathers deal with the DSS who murdered the Yoruba heroes. The struggle continues. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe that's why the country's not good, because the forefathers are literally have cursed the country and like nothing can work out, but that's just it. Yeah. Someone says the government of Buhari is something else. It's the worst. And I think it's only going to get worse from here. Someone says, why, for what? May their souls rest in peace. Your blood will not go for nothing. What will you do to make sure it doesn't go for nothing? That is the question. What is Sunday Igboho fighting against? Is it not invasion of Yoruba land using armed herders? Is that not the same reason for forming a Mørtãl? Yet the FG wants to kill Igboho because their secret agenda has been exposed. Please compare the situation of Igboho, who has the support of his people, and Nnamdi Kanu, who has no support of his people and always sold out. Okay, why did you have to bring that up? No one asked. Who said? So you're trying to tell me that every Yoruba person in southwest of Nigeria supports him, and you're saying listen, I understand, okay, fine. With Biafra, theirs is like, okay, from the beginning, they never wanted to be part of the country. And that has put different ties and that has set the tone of the relationship that they have with the Nigerian government. And that's a whole different conversation. I think at this point, whether you agree with self-determination or not, I think where the bravery lies and where we're actually obligated to actually take action is the fact that we should speak up against this government, because we are getting violated every single time and there's literally no point keeping quiet. We are going to have to speak up anyway, so there's nothing of support from anybody. Listen, we will all lead ourselves as a collective for wherever direction that we're headed. So that's it. Put what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.